This might be one of the few genuinely hot takes that I actually put out, but I do believe that D&D combat is better in a 3D virtual tabletop. While I appreciate that it's nice to play in person, not everyone has that luxury, myself included, with most of my playgroup living in other countries. And I think part of that's informed this particular opinion. And while it's nice to sit down with your friends and play D&D and use battle maps or chess pieces or however it is that you do it, you can't get the same level of crunch and tactical play that you can get when you can see everything in a properly simulated 3D space. Being able to accurately track your movement, your range, see whereabouts spells are going to hit, who's in the way, figure out how best to utilize different movement patterns, things like that is something you can do in person in a theatre of the mind, sure, but I do think it's far easier and also far more accurate when you're using digital tools. My group's VTT of choice is Tailspire, which is an incredible option, still an alpha, but it's got Hero Forge integration, so you can download your own minis and everything else. And you can track how many feet it is you're moving. You can set up spheres to show what attacks are going to do, or lock in things for things like Spiritual Guardians. And it does away with some of the more wishy-washy aspects of D&D combat, which is how I personally prefer it, and I think how D&D combat is best experienced, at least in my opinion. There are aspects that are harder to do in a VTT. I think traveling is the main one, but I think the payoff when it comes to combat makes that all work. Plus, if you don't mind searching around for it or using tools like Tales Tavern, you can still find incredible digital landscapes to use that have a similar effect to what you could do in Theatre of the Mind, and then add Theatre of the Mind and descriptions on top of that for a more complete experience. But yeah, that's that. If you enjoyed that, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.